Time for the Saturday sermon now.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you,
looking
Damo.
forward to this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we gather here today for Bristol's Saturday sermon.
It's a shortly prepared sermon. 38 million for the swim team alone. Taxpayers' money, Damo. That's I think it's worked out at $12 million per gold medal we've paid to get this mob over there. Swimming is the number one ticket item, Spud, and we're going to talk about that in a moment. Before we do, the chef de mission, Kitty Chiller. Now, Kitty.
Done a great job.
What? Kitty. It's not about you handing out Mozzie Bite type penalties, Kitty. I mean, Emma McKeon failed to text that she was coming home when she was out, probably having a
mates.
Having a crack at, having a good night, I would
Which
suggest.
she's allowed to do.
And she got
What a goal,
hauled
Mel.
back in, and Kitty said, "Hey, Emma, you're 26. You can't be going out. You can't be going out. You've got to text us and let us know you're out. Kitty, you need to go out a little. You need to relax a little more. Go out and have a good night, Kitty. No more curfews. No more. Ask Spud and Duck about curfews. Do you when a curfew is hung in front of you, what would you immediately do, Duck?
Work our
Break
way
it.
around it.
Break it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, boy. Swimming, we had the world champions in McAvoy and the Campbell sisters.
Oh, yeah.
What did we get in the end? Not a thing out of the world champs. Apparently, psyched up by our team psychologist who's been brought in, given 4 years to do the job when they failed last time in this area, couldn't get it done. Disgraceful. Now, hockey, the sport you play when you're no good at any of the mainstream sports. Duck.
It's
Hockey,
pretty hard.
hockey one, hockey two.
Hockey's a great
Yeah,
game. I
it
love
is
hockey,
tough.
and
It
we're very good at
It's a sport for people like Damo. You know, let's face it. And men and women, world champions, never going to be beaten. Not a thing, not a medal out of them. Basketball, the Opals, Penny Taylor, who I love, one of the best players in the world. Nothing coming from them. They choked. That was a real symbol of chokeism, if I've ever seen it. Of course, the Boomers today as well didn't get their stuff together. Cycling, 1 Australian medal, Great Britain, who we normally beat. 12 medals there, Duck. Rowing, just terrible, except for one highlight, Kim Brennan, who's Maxie Crow's daughter. She's absolutely brilliant. She was my athlete of the year this year, but in general...
cycling, Brian?
They've been... cycling is 1 medal, Spud.
Yeah, we were the best in the world 10 years ago.
PT.
The solution to this, before you speak, Duck, the solution
What are
for
you
all
getting
of this
to?
is we've got to change the Olympic qualification trials. So at the moment, ours are about a year out from the Olympics, which means they've got to peak 1 year out before the Olympics and then peak again for the Olympics, okay? So in America, they do it a couple of weeks before the Olympic Games. I'm thinking that it hasn't worked for us over the last couple of years. They need to have an investigation into that, and we need to have our trials closer to the Olympic
So
Games.
it's in the preparation. I tend to think that, because you don't just get there and these results.
Australians
clearly-
have never been known as chokers.
No, they're not,
And we are now.
No, I don't think they're chokers, PT. I honestly
So
don't. Either you can have a bad day, just like out here, Essendon can knock off, one of the teams well
BT?
above them. This year they've won 2 games, maybe games they shouldn't have won. You can have bad days, and clearly some of our athletes have had bad days. But I think it's in their preparation. I tend to agree. I'm glad you
So the
got to
crux
that
of the
point in
sermon
the
is?
end.
So the crux of the sermon, right?
Crux of the service.
Was it Kitty Chiller or
Is it-
Australian Olympics
What
or
we're pegging-
American
What is it?
selection system? Or what?
What's
The
sermon?
crux is, Kitty, let it go. Let it go, Kitty. Let them go. Let them enjoy themselves. And, Kitty, don't you go out with them. You stay home with your boring old buffet husband or whoever he is, and just let him go. Kitty, let him go.
I thought
Take the shackles off.
I thought your conclusion was we peaked too early.
It was,
You've gone back to
The conclusion was weak. I had 35 seconds to think that through.
Yeah, no, it's very good, Brian.